That's why a lot of Indian classical concerts are at least 3 hours, because we just take a little bit of time to warm up.
Oh yes. How do you relate mantra when you're playing?
Mantra.
Does someone sing?
Mantra you can play on the instrument.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to show?
No, we are not actually
he's
doing the mantras.
Mantra is in music is in the form of a composition. Mantra means you repeat a certain syllables or words over and over to get that power. It affects you. So the same way we in music, when we sing, we have only 2 lines or 3 lines, but we do it so many times in different way that it affects your mind, it affects your heart, it affects your whole body, and through that medium musical expression. So that's the closest thing to the mantra. We relate the mantra. Chanting, yes.
I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit of the mantra.
Singing.
Say that, okay. So this is a little slice of the peace mantra. It's called Shanti Mantram.
Keep it brief and answer briefly, and answer if anyone has any specific. Yeah, you are.
Do you have any examples in your life experience where the music has changed their personality in a positive way?
That will take a long time to answer.
You see the result, we are all here, weird, strange creatures.
I'm sure we all have personal experiences.
It changes your life,
This is an ongoing journey. Never ending.
The meaning of life is changed for us, as performing musicians sometimes, because,
Can you elaborate how it changed for you? Because you play throughout the day, 24/7 the mind.
This is my soulmate. So if I feel low or high or whatever, I communicate with this. I don't actually need real people to communicate. I just go, take my instruments, meditate, and that fills my void.
In particular, in relationship with other people, how did it affect or influence in a positive way?
So,
like I said, I don't need people. I'm happy with this. Friends come in all the time. You never call back and never write.
It's when you go to sleep and you still hear it.
Yeah, I hear it. When at the last moment, I hear the music.
It's always something going on
before we hear it in our head.
Yes.
I call this filling my soul tank. So whenever I feel low, I listen to some music and it fills it up.
Well, the question is, why do you become low if you're already a place?
Life's
Because human.
the world that we live in.
Just to address your question briefly, so what, in our everyday life, when we bring in this kind of music, not the heavy metal, so the kind of music that go through a lot of emotions every day, through sadness, through, depths of sorrow, depths of happiness. But what actually keeps us balanced and, within soulmate. So it just, this, because we have learned this art form and because we are able to play and relate, not just in public, at home, when we are doing our own sadhana, it kind of helps. I'm so mad that I'm so mad that I want to do that, or I can do anything to so kind of express myself with it, and so I can vent and relate to, or kind of arrive at a balance to face life again. So to answer your question, this helps with balancing.
The purpose of the
It's not
question,
like-
as listeners, how do we utilize that feature that we use as nutrition?
The
And
easiest
our personality.
way is to tap into that music. And I had concerts wherein people came for the first time. They never heard this instrument or this music. And then at the end of the concert, they said, and they said they closed their eyes and they went on their own personal journey. And they had some block in answers or whatever which got cleared. So I don't know how it happened.
It doesn't have to be through
Nothing
the
to do with
music. I mean,
language.
every person has some strong passion or some things that they can divert themselves out and bring it out of that particular mood, And, I do that because I have music, but sometimes I need other things. When I am sad or something and I need to be inspired, or if I had a fight with my partner, or I'm sad because I'm away from my mother or whoever, I just take it as a challenge and try to create balance, understanding that this is life, and still more, sometimes I go to a museum and look at some beautiful paintings or listen to some rock and roll music or something that will pull me out of that state of mind, because I don't like to dwell into this dark. Sometimes we all have dark moods, sometimes we have bright moods. So there is always, every individual has some passion, some interests that they some people like to watch TV and it distracts them. That is a way to get out of the mood, or go have a nice food, and this kind of thing.
Zubin Mehta says that when he listens to classical music, he can't stand hearing it because he's listening with a very critical ear. So my question to you is, when you listen to music, classical music by other performers,
Yeah.
are you able to go in the zone, or is your mind critiquing?
Me, you're asking me, or all of us?
Everybody.
Okay.
Depends on how your ego is.
Yeah,
Personally, for me, my mind is analyzing. It depends on what music I'm listening to. Because
No, classical. We're talking about same stuff that you play. Classical music.
if I'm listening to another tabla player or whatever, I'm trying to learn from it. Also, so my
No,
mind
you
is
go to a
active.
concert. You go to a concert, whatever you play, they play the same
So,
thing.
sometimes you try to shut off and just enjoy the music. It's not good to analyze too much.
yeah. For me, I don't mostly go to any concert. I don't like classical music concerts because I have done it all my life. And it takes a very, very deep, special person to touch or evoke the deepest part, then I will feel inspired. I don't, many times I go back to
So it's a critique.
gurus,
Get that.
gurus of the old times, like Abdul Karim Khan, Amir Khan Sahib, Bade Ghulam Ali Khan. I heard new musicians, singers, they don't touch my heart. So it's very, very difficult. I am on a very different
Sorry.
What
level.
about that?
No, when I go to concerts, I go there to enjoy and make a connection. So the performance should resonate with me, and so I should enjoy the whole performance. So I put the same principle when I perform. So the audience should feel a connection, and they should be
Yes.
happy, and at the end they should say, "Hey, wow, this was a great moment," and then it was worth the time, because everybody's spending time, right? We're performing, and you're all here. And at the end, if you all feel a sense of happiness and a wow at the end, I think that's what a performer has to do, every time. So it's like a magician, he comes out on stage and he can't say, "Hey, I have the wrong card," right? So it doesn't happen. because they practice, 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 and make sure they perform. And the same thing, at least I try to do, practice, 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 and then you perform.
Yeah. There are two kinds of music. One gives you ah, one gives you wah. So a lot of times it's the question between ah and wah. So technical.
Me? When I go to a concert, I enjoy it.
So
I
two
enjoy the concert.
pretty stool.
No, he's not. What he's saying is he has heard the real masters, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Nikhil Banerjee, Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. So they were on a different level. So once you hear that, then it's very hard to,
Okay, so it is 8 o'clock and we want to thank you. I hope you all are coming tomorrow to get the real music tomorrow. Is it?
Thank you.
Tomorrow, that's what we have.
Our dear friend, thanks to you for coming.
And thanks, yes, and thank Broward College for opening this facility for us and National Endowment for the Arts. Without them, we would not be here.
Can we ask all of you for a picture? We'll be right now sitting here and we can have a group picture.
After.
Yeah, really.
There we go. We can have some background music.
I'm going to take one more. Excellent.
Can you take one for me, please?
Oh, a different song.
Because people always say they will send it, but they never send it.
Oh.
People forget.
Yeah.
People,
Well done.
she's
I
taking.
assume
This
it's
is
not the one that says.
This is a different
Yeah,
one. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta look at it. You look away.
Look at the
All right,
camera.
everybody.
Okay, this one is a different one. What about Brenda?
That's not.
As you,
Saying, ayo, baby, let's go. What about Brenda? Gonna be close.
Oh, here.
Yeah, can you
You
take
can
one?
join and we can ask him to take a picture.
Please don't turn out mine will.
You can also join.
What about Brenda? What about you?
Yeah. No, please come.
Yeah, please come on over.
Yeah, just.
Come on over.
Yeah.
We have to back it in. Hurry up.
Yeah, I hope you can cover something.
What do I need? Just right in the
Who
middle?
wants to hold the Veena?
No.
There we go.
Say 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
Cheese.
One more.
You moved out of the way.
Get back in there.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
Cheese.